It has been 15 years of peace since the last shot had been fired in the Great Plastic Kingdom. They had since thrown down their weapons and decided to become a peaceful nation, with all four clans agreeing on a truce at the end of the Great Conflict. Now there was rarely quarreling in the kingdom, as each side in the previous war was granted a large parcel of land to call their own. This was the choice of the great green leader and now Prime Minister of the Plastic Kingdom, Creed Rando. They were four separate provinces with their own laws, but united in a bigger federal state. One day, Prime Minister Creed was visiting a village in his Green Home province, spreading awareness for his next election campaign. Suddenly, General McLear of the Tan clan approached the Prime Minister. General McLear, to what do I owe this pleasure? Creed said. I'm afraid this is not a pleasant meeting, my old friend. The Tan people are crammed into small cities. We received no farmland in the peace accords, and for it our people starve. What's worse is you, the Greens who we fought with in the Great War, put huge tariffs on food goods. Sir, we simply need more land to survive, McLear begged. We've been over this, McLear. Our Senate will not approve land transfers. There's nothing I can do for you, old friend. Well then, sir, as a sign of respect for you because we served together so long in the trenches, I'm going to tell you our plan. We are mobilizing our troops into your province and taking what we need. Good day, sir. McLear walked away, leaving Creed speechless. The next day, the Tan army mobilized, while the Green set up defenses along the border, and prepared for invasion. Hey guys, what is going on? It's Daily Tactics here, and today we are starting our Army Men of War series. You just saw the opening cinematic, so you know that the Tan army is attacking the Green army. The Tans gave forewarning that they needed land. They needed farmable land to, feed their people to survive, basically. And the Greens did not want to give up any of their land peacefully. Because the Greens have primarily farmland, so they're a thriving nation, while the Tans got stuck with a lot of industrial cities with no farmable land, and the Greens are taxing them too much for the imports. So they're having a really hard struggle at staying alive. So they told the Greens, we are going to invade if we cannot come to a peaceful compromise here. The Greens refuse to come to a peaceful compromise, and so the invasion has begun. The Greens sloppily put together defenses every which way. However, it was nighttime. They basically had one night to do it, to set up a defense along the river that borders the Tan and Green nations. Not nations, but clans, because they're all one nation. This is civil war. And so basically, the Greens, they have a sloppy defense, but it'll probably do all right. The Tans are just mass mobilizing their troops, trying to take on the Greens as fast as possible, catch them by surprise, although they did give them that fair warning, which was more like just a courtesy. That's how you conduct warfare, you know? The Tans are very civilized. So yeah, this is not Mighty Mapper's mod, mind you. This was actually stolen, the idea stolen from him and put on the workshop. It was really only a matter of time, considering, Mighty just took other mods and turned them green to call them army men. It doesn't mean it was right for this guy to do it. I don't condone it. However, I've been wanting to use this mod for so long, and Mighty hasn't released it because he wanted to keep it exclusive to his content. And so, yeah, I just want to say, go check out Mighty's channel. He has by far the best Army Men videos that will ever come on YouTube. He's a genius when it comes to map making and mod making. This mod is very simplistic compared to his. It will never be as high quality as Mighty Mapper 123's mod and his videos. He makes amazing custom maps, all that. I'm sure you guys have seen his series. They're amazing, and I could only hope mine live up to it. I really doubt that they will be nearly as good as his, but I've been wanting to play this mod for so long, and I wanted to make my own series on the the power struggles between plastic warriors. And so yeah, before I get all the comments, you're copying Mighty Mapper. I told him I was going to do this before it, and he said, yeah, if you want to do the video, whatever. So please let that be known. Also let it be known that it is now available on the workshop to everyone, although it is not his official mod. So yeah, thank you guys. I do hope you guys enjoy this series. Again, I doubt it'll be as good as Mighty's, but I can only try. I'm gonna put my heart into writing the scripts and all that good stuff, and really just give it my best shot. I'm excited to do this mod, and I hope you guys are excited to watch. So either way, let's get started. The Tans are going to be attacking at 3 points. This bridge over here, the main bridge that leads into the village that the Greens are defending, and this bridge way on the left over here. The Tan army has brought like 9 or 10 Sherman 76s with them and a ton of soldiers, but the Greens have also mobilized their tanks as well. They probably have a few less, but they also have a defensive position, meaning it's going to be easier for them. So yeah, let's start over here with the Tan army, and we'll press start. Alright, I am so excited for this. Oh yeah, and we immediately have fire coming out. Troops getting obliterated by AP shells, just cutting them down. Some of these tanks have already been silenced slightly, but we see mass mobilization by the Tans, and we see explosions going on everywhere. Infantry troops rushing forward, aiding the tanks. The tanks themselves trying to make it to the bridge as fast as possible. And a lot of the green tanks have gone down, as we can see here. That is going to be a big setback for the Greens. However, they do have bazooka units that are going to be able to take out these tanks. They also have reinforcements in the back, and we can see them actually, they're starting to come in right now. And so they'll be able to aid the green forces. It looks like this tank finally got tracked. Maybe it's disabled. It's hard to tell. It's getting hit by more bazookas. So it's not the end of the world if the Greens lose all their tanks. They've still got infantry ready and capable to deal with the remainders. Although it does look like they have maybe lost all their tanks. There's one more. Yeah, this one's still alive in the way back. But this is more of a last-ditch tank. They're not moving it forward quite yet. They want to save it till the end. We got a lot of green soldiers are down. Looks like the reinforcements are struggling to make it to the front. They're engaging from the back, it looks like, with some of the Tans who are trying to take this rickety bridge here. It looks insignificant, but it's a huge step towards victory for the Tans in this battle. Except they're losing a lot of men trying to take it. Yep, they're starting to shuffle forward now. A lot of their tank support is down, but they still have plenty of troops left alive, ready to roll. This tank is tracked, but it is still alive, and we can see the 50 cal on it is firing away. Oh, it looks so cool. How could you not love that? It's beautiful. I really do hope Mighty releases his version of the mod soon. I think maybe he held on to it for a little too long because, I mean, it was kind of expected that at some point someone would make their own version of the mod. It only makes sense. I mean, it's not like it was a super original idea. I mean, people have been making Army Men mods for other games, and there are games dedicated to plastic soldiers. Mighty was just sort of the first to do it, and I think he did a great job with it. But it was, if he didn't release it on his own, it was only a matter of time before others decided to go ahead and do it themselves. You know, it just sort of made sense. But I think when Mighty releases his own version of the mod, it will be a big hit because he has put so much time and effort into it. There's no way it couldn't be. Either way, we see the green reinforcements are coming forward. And they're trying to get into defensive positions here. They're trying to take over the defenses in the front that were already crushed. Yeah, there's not really many living in the front defenses here. We got one solo guy here. A few of the left side reinforcements are taking care of this little house. They're trying to defend from it, but they're under heavy fire from the Tans that are coming in. It's looking bad for the Greens, but at the same time, I see a lot of dead Tans, so I'd say both sides still have a shot. I think the Greens need to eliminate this tank here. And this tank. Oh, I didn't realize this one was alive, too. Those two tanks are going to be trouble. But green defense is still going strong. Oh, it looks so cool. I love it. I love plastic soldiers. I used to play with these so much as a little kid. Oh, it's so sick. I also used to play that game, the one for the GameCube. What was it called? I can't remember. Oh well. Oh my god, this house just fell on two green soldiers defending it. That is absolutely brutal. Oh my god. So this is really just the entrance of the war. You know, we've still got two factions that have not decided to join either side. We've got the We've also got other colors that I just didn't introduce yet, so I'll plan on doing things with that. But red and blue right now are undecided on which side of the war they're joining. So I'm sure we'll see some of those negotiations in a future video if you guys want to see this this series continue. Oh, this is beautiful. Very, very few green soldiers left alive, actually. Well, we can see them here. There's quite a few on the left side. We've also got this tank. Oh! And I think this tank just nailed the tan tank that we were worried about. It absolutely nailed it. So that's very good for the greens. We've actually got a few green soldiers here sitting beside their down tank. Oh my god, these army men like sitting in pools of blood. This is crazy. These three guys right here are probably going to go down pretty soon. They're taking a lot of fire, but they are also returning a lot, so we'll see. One of them did die. I think this guy on the other side of this tank will live for a little while at least. This guy's holding this house. The center of town has still got defenses ready, and they're probably outnumbered like 3 to 1. But I mean, they do hold the defensive position, which is a big thing in strategy, you know. The tank back there firing at some of the infantry. Oh my god. Ooh, it looks like on the minimap. Yeah, this tank over here is looking to flank the village. There's one soldier over here just chilling. Oh my god, so cool. So cool. Yeah, a lot of Tans are at the beachhead now. They don't want to go over the bridge because they know the bridge is a death trap. Look at their comrades who have already tried. Brutal. Still have a few bazooka men for the greens. A couple guys in this house. Those bazookas are going to be key for taking out that last tank. Also this tank. Ooh, which just took a hit. Lost its track. It's rotating, but I think it should be focusing on this tank over here. Let's see if it takes a shot. Oof! That might be hull damaged. Yep, they're evacuating the tank now. Brutal. It's tough. Well, they're now joining their comrades on the ground here. It looks like we got Tans... Oh my god, that guy just blew up. We got Tans advancing on this side of the river now. They're going over this rickety bridge here. It's all quiet for a second. Oh, but we got fire erupting over here. This tank is going for a full flank. It's trying to be a hero. Oof. Do we have any bazooka men over here? There's one over here. I'm not going to be commanding troops like I do in Rico's brigade, because in Rico's brigade I'm actually like, I'm playing as Rico, you know? That's the story. But in this I want the story to play out on its own. You know? I think there's a bazooka over here firing. Yep, they took out the tank. Oof. But that tank did a lot of damage. Oh, it looks like this bazooka man here took out the tank. Nice job, man. Nice job indeed. So yeah, in this, I'm just going to let the story play out. You know, they decide their own fate. We have a whole row of bazooka troops right over here. And they're just pounding the Tans crossing over this hill. That's funny. Of course, if, like, the battle needs to be progressed, like, in this case, I mean, these troops are just doofing around. They're not actually getting anything done, so I will move them, but I will not, like, purposefully help, you know? I'm going to let the AI do their own thing unless it's to move over an obstacle, which the AI is too dumb to get over, kind of. That's the only time I will help. Okay, so now we've got engagements on the bridge, which is not good because a lot of Tans are going down over here. But they're at least returning fire against the greens. Yeah, this was the part everyone was afraid to go over. Oh, this guy's out in the open now. He lost his cover. It blew up. I guess he's got this little hillside here that he can use as cover. But yeah, everyone was scared to go over this bridge because it was a bit of a death trap, and rightfully so. We see a lot more new bodies here. Oh, and the bridge is just covered in red blood. Brutal, brutal. And now the Tans are advancing further inland. We have very few green defenders now. But those who are defending are bravely standing their ground. The greens are no cowards here. They're a strong nation. I plan to set up a lot of lore for each nation. You know, some people are known for this, some people are known for that kind of a thing, you know? I think that'd be kind of cool. I would love to take fan suggestions as what you want to see in this series. Oh, yeah. There's a lot more greens over here on the left side, and they're butchering the Tans. We see walls being blown out. Crazy. How is this guy right here not died yet? He's got like no cover. That's crazy. He's actually even killed a bunch of people. How many people has this guy killed? 19! This guy has killed 19 people. That's insane. This guy's killed 12. None. These guys in this tank. This guy killed 7, 4, 3, 10, 2. Yeah, these defenders doing a crazy good job. 23 people now. Wow. This guy's a beast. Alright. Well, the Tans are down to their last men here. And it's unclear whether or not they'll be able to take this town. But they obviously... Oof! That was a rocket right there. They obviously have the heart to do it. They need to do it in order to help their children and their families to survive. But right now it's looking bad. The Greens, of course, they're defending their homeland. So they also have a righteous cause. It's just a bad situation in the Plastic Kingdom for everybody right now. Alright, let's see what's going on. Yeah, so right now we've got a good number of Tans left. There are still some just chilling over here, so we're going to help them cross. These two tanks are out of action, but their crews are still in them. So we're going to take the crews out, and we're going to have them go forward. Did you just repair a vehicle? What? No, get out. Get out. Come on, dude. Get out. Okay, so we're just going to mobilize the last of the infantry here. That's refusing to come forward. Alright, and some of them are coming forward on their own, too. This hill right here has been a massacre for the Tans and Greens alike. It's brutal. And of course, the Tans and Greens, they fought in the Great War. The mysterious Great War that we mentioned in the intro. Before this even happened. Oof, that went down pretty hard. So, you know, this is probably brutal for them. Brother fighting against brother. But that's what a civil war is, after all. So, and we assume that the Great War was a war with someone who was not part of the Plastic Nation. So, Plastic Kingdom, Plastic Nation, same thing, you know. Alright, so we got Tans moving forward. I actually don't know the lore of Mighty's stuff as much as I'd like. I'd love to see his series a bit more. I just haven't had the time. I've seen probably like 3 or 4 episodes, but he's got a lot. Oh my god, there are so few Greens left alive right now. We've got maybe 6 or 7 versus like 30 Tans probably still. Oh my god. But a lot of these guys are heroes. They've killed so many Tans. It's crazy. Alright, well the Tans are now advancing, and they're finally getting into the town square here, it looks like. Ooh, rockets still coming in. They're spreading out pretty nicely, which is good for them. Bad for the Greens. If they cluster up a bit more, it'd be better. A few of them have entered this house over here. Oh my god. Yeah. Looks like one member of this tank crew is still alive. He's got a little blood spurt down there, though. He's been hit a few times. This guy's still alive. And we got this one guy over here, and 2 guys back here. These guys took out the tank. Oh no, this guy over here took out that tank. Oh, here comes a Tan, moving very far in. He's spraying at this Rocket Man. He kills the Rocket Man over there, but this green guy's still chilling. Oh, how confusing Men of War can be. There we go, we finally took that guy out. We still got 1 tank crew member here. We got 2 back here. And then there's this tank crew member. I don't know what we'll do with him. Huh. Alright, let's move him forward. Maybe him and the rest of the Greens can retreat. Maybe he'll tell them it's all is lost. We gotta go back. But first he's gotta make it there and be able to tell them. And these Tans are closing in. Are they gonna see the green man running in the background? Alright, he's made it to the hay barrel. But he's gotta make it to these guys here, behind this tank. Uh-oh. Green guy's opening fire, taking out a Tan. Oh, but this guy back here is firing at our guy over here. Oh, and there's this green too. Alright guys, join up, join up. And once they're together, we'll just retreat them. This guy's running through the field. Oh my god, I can't believe he made that. That's crazy. Ooh, and this guy's throwing a grenade out there. Oh, and they managed to kill that tan man. Alright. They're going to call a full retreat here to get back to HQ if they can. Let's see if they can make it out. I think they will be able to. Yeah, so these last 4 green men out of the hundreds sent to this front are being able to retreat back. They're telling High Command what happened here and that they have lost the border to the Tan Nation. Not nation, but clan. You know, same thing. So this is big. This is the start of the Plastic Civil War. Very few tans remaining too. I mean, everyone took a beating here. So let's see. Yellow are green soldiers. Red are tan. I know that's confusing, but you know what I mean. And so, we see so much death everywhere. Both sides took horrible, horrible losses. Just terrible. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this new series. Hope you enjoy it. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. Join my Discord down in the description below if you want. My Overtone's also there. Yeah. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.